I love awkward starts. It's been a while since we've done one of these.
Yes. Our two fans are hungry.
Yeah, all four of them.
Yes.
I'm Adam.
I'm Mike.
Oh shoot, I didn't go to I'm Andre.
He's eating food as usual. And
I'm Caleb.
yeah, we're just chilling at the house.
Chilling.
4
boys and a microphone.
What could go wrong?
And bread sticks.
And breadsticks. You might want to rephrase that.
No.
Dirty.
The day old.
Think about the children that are listening to it.
Yeah, the children.
Yes.
Oh man, so it was just Thanksgiving. A lot of things have happened.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of things have happened.
And it's funny when people actually hear this, it'll probably be closer to Christmas.
I mean, no. I promise I'm gonna upload it today, and we're gonna get it done today.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get released. You guys are probably gonna get 3 podcasts all at once.
Yes. 3 Christmas presents under the tree.
That's what I'm saying. A month early.
Yeah.
So-
You know, I should put all of ours on a DVD
Yeah, and give it to.
and give it as like a white elephant cat.
That would be great. The worst, no one would want it. It'd be
Yeah,
like,
take it.
Yeah.
I want it.
It's the most. It's the most kingly gift of all.
the kingly gift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm
Come
actually
on, Mike.
listening to our other podcast.
That's how excited Mike is for our podcast. He's listening to it as he's recording the new one.
Mm-hmm.
This is some serious fourth wall breakage.
Yes.
So, what do you got for us today, Mike? What do you think we should start with?
I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Okay.
It's
I could.
video games,
Okay.
politics,
Politics.
food, music, and Captain America.
Oh.
It
Andre
went,
just really wants food.
it went to comedy.
Well,
what
we
happens.
don't have any of that, so
Yes.
let's move on.
Oh no.
Yes. So, yeah, do you want me to just jump right in?
Please do, Mike.
I have 4 bullets in this gun.
Oh,
my.
you need to reload.
Good. One for everybody here.
Yeah,
Alright.
or 1 if you're really accurate.
We can play real life finishers and special moves,
Okay.
where I name something that sounds like a real life problem or noun, and you tell me what kind of special move or how would that relate
To that noun.
to that noun.
Okay. So give us an example. Give me an example.
An example. If I performed the vintage scarf on you.
Vintage scarf. What would it be?
Yes.
I feel like it would be a classic maneuver when you see a girl shivering in the cold on the corner, and you sneak and you come up on her and you just whip it off your neck and be like, "I pre-warmed this for you."
Yes.
Vintage scarf.
The vintage scarf. It's all over. It's all over. You hit the vintage scarf.
It's over. They're gonna get coffee Monday.
Yeah. Any weigh-in from you two?
I'm sorry, I was texting. What was the question?
Andre, this is like class. No
Okay.
texting.
It's a good thing your voice doesn't pick up on the microphone.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're far away. It's not because he's black.
I'm not black.
Giving him a visual.
Yeah, just letting you know.
They're like, I thought Caleb was the black one.
No, Caleb is very Asian.
Yes.
He's a real Asian.
Hey.
Good thing they
The vintage
still won't
scarf.
know that I'm the Hawaiian one.
Yeah. Do you know The Rock?
Yes.
See, when I hear vintage scarf, I think of immediately basic white girl with her seasonal latte, going to Starbucks and being like, "What?" Before this process, being like, "What scarf should I wear?" And all of a sudden goes into her closet and be like, "Oh look, a vintage scarf. This is what I need in my life right now. Besides Starbucks."
The vintage.
Seasonal latte.
Yeah, we're building off that. Just the hashtag in her in her Starbucks picture. Just
Yes.
Hashtag vintage scarf.
With her name spelled wrong.
Of
by
course.
The
Yes.
Starbucks barista.
I've been in Starbucks so many times. I've never had my name spelled wrong. I don't know what these people are talking about. Of course, to be fair, my name is Adam, and there's 2 of the same letters.
Yes.
But just saying, have you ever had your name spelled wrong at a
Yeah.
Starbucks?
All the time. Caleb with a K. Or-
That's not true.
Yeah.
What?
That's a Mortal Kombat spell.
You wonder why So back when Caleb was young and naive and thought Starbucks coffee was actually good, yeah, they'd spell Caleb with a K.
Shoot. I mean, I've never been to Starbucks, so... Well, I've never been to Starbucks with the intention of getting coffee.
What were you intending to get there?
Nothing.
The
but
bathrooms are great.
I ended up getting a coffee cake. It was pretty good.
It's probably the closest thing to coffee they have there.
Brownie soaked in coffee.
It was alright.
That actually sounds really good. I would eat that. How did we? That was a really solid tangent. I'm proud of us. I'm real proud of us. No, it's not your fault. No, as do we all.
Squirrel.
What?
What?
I don't even know if you're getting picked up.
Oh, Lord.
Wait. Talk, Andre.
Yo, what's happening?
Oh, yeah, you're getting picked up. You're
Just
loud.
barely.
You're loud.
Alright, cool.
Can't wait when we do the final rehearsal.
Yeah.
And...
When we do that.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. What's the next one?
All right, the Womanizer.
Adam.
What?
If you perform the Womanizer,
Isn't that a song by who's it by? That's a Britney Spears song, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I feel like that's just like again, I think it's a hashtag, but like when someone goes off the deep end and they just shave their head, hashtag womanizer.
Womanizer. She hit the Womanizer.
Oh no.
Or like that episode of on WWE, I think it was one of the pay-per-views where it was Vince McMahon versus our now president elect
Oh my goodness.
Things you couldn't say 4 years ago.
Donald Trump.
Yes.
And Vince McMahon lost, so they shaved his head.
Yes.
Hashtag he got womanizered
You
by a
got
woman
Womanizer. Yes.
by a womanizer.
All right.
I mean, stop it, Caleb.
A tenderizer.
Tenderizer.
Barely.
So, any other weigh-in on the Womanizer?
No, Adam.
No.
I got nothing.
Me neither.
The Black Friday Shuffle.
Ah.
Andre, anything you want to say?
Let's see.
Because he used to work in retail, Mike, not because he's black.
Always bring reason.
Awkward on so many points. Especially because Andre's the Asian one.
Right.
The Black Friday Shuffle. When tens and thousands of people run into one store to buy one thing at the same time.
Tens of thousands of
Yeah.
people in one store.
That's a lot of people.
Wow, that's like the population of Brockport at the Walmart.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
To buy one idiot box. A TV.
I
What?
think it's when you power slam a 15-year-old through a box display.
I was gonna say when you're waiting in line to pay for your ill-gotten goods, but you really have to go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
so you shuffle back and forth.
See, when I was thinking about it, it's just like when the doors are open and you see like the mass stampede of shoppers flood in and some of them get trampled.
Oh no!
Shoot.
They're just shuffling.
And then shuffling like
An
zombies.
80-year-old
Yes.
lady who steals from a 2-year-old.
What?
I've never
Oh.
I
seen
saw a
that.
video. It was a thing on Facebook.
Wow.
So I took footage of Black Friday riots and I put the background music "It Is Well With My Soul."
That's so savage.
Oh my.
I want to see Black Friday footage with Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On." Just imagine it. Near, far, wherever you are.
You hear the penny whistle like
Yeah.
solo, and you see that one person like reaches for the item,
Yeah.
and then like the build up, and someone like just runs in and grabs it.
Grabs it. That's so great.
In the footage, there's two people like having a tug of war with one television.
It is well with my soul. That's savage.
Even worse, I wanted to use "I Shall Not Want."
And it's some biting, witty commentary there, Mike.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Hashtag Christian Nation.
Hey.
Hey.
One nation under God.
Yes.
All right, the full pardon.
The full part. That sounds... Bro, the full pardon. What happens when... After Thanksgiving dinner and you're all sitting on the couch watching TV, and you let one go, but everyone is asleep, so you get away with it. The full pardon.
I've been forgiven.
We've all been there.
I've released this food from jail.
Oh god.
The full pardon.
I will continue the Thanksgiving theme. The one turkey
Oh,
that
yeah.
gets pardoned
Yeah,
by the president.
by the president.
His name is forever the full pardoned until
Yes.
next year, where then he is Thanksgiving dinner.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dude. What about on Thanksgiving when someone takes the last slice of pie and you just look at him like, come on.
Is that the
That's an
aspect of when
ironic-
Jesus has fully pardoned you, and so I can't hold your sin against you, even though it's against me?
Exactly.
Yes.
You can forgive them.
It's more like an active pardon.
Yes. The hardest thing to forgive.
Stealing the last piece of pie.
Yes.
Yeah, man. It's real.
It's real. It's a struggle out here.
In Italian households, the word "last piece" has never occurred to me.
Why? Because it just because there's just always more.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I wish.
It should have been Italian.
Yeah.
It's hard when everyone takes like 5 plates home.
That's
Each.
the hardest.
Man, should have been Italian.
Sounds like a personal
I know,
problem to me.
We ate all our food. By we, I mean me and my brother.
You had the TV dinners, didn't you?
No, it's so funny because like everyone will eat like one, and then me and my brother are like, we're going for seconds.
Yeah.
Yo, this is the first Thanksgiving I did not have seconds.
What is wrong with you?
I was full.
Wow.
The food was good.
I'm disappointed.
I had like a colonial garbage plate.
I had a colonial guy.
That pretty much sums up Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I mean, you got your meat, you got your potatoes,
Yeah, right.
stuffing,
Man,
gravy on top of turkey. You just mix it all together.
cranberry sauce,
Our forefathers.
butternut
were proud.
squash.
Mac and cheese.
So then
Yo,
can
bro,
you
that's
say
a you people
Can
thing.
you say
We
that
don't
the garbage plate is really a Rochester original then? So, people who don't know what a garbage plate is, a garbage plate is actually quite tasty. It does not taste like garbage, but it's a traditional one is macaroni salad, some sort of potato, fried potato,
like fries or home fries or something,
2 cheeseburgers with meat sauce.
which is like a hot sauce with meat.
It's delicious. And then you just kind of cut it up and mix it all together.
It's true. We have a friend from Syracuse, and she was like, I don't like it when the food touched. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You make me physically ill.
All right, moving on.
Oh, shoot.
Breakfast clubbing.
Breakfast clubbing. Is when your wife or fiance forces you to go to brunch with your in-laws.
Oh
Breakfast clubbing.
That's when you go to Friendly's, then you go to Denny's.
Breakfast clubbing.
Instead of a wine tour, it's a breakfast tour
Right.
with your fiance or
Mm.
wife.
Breakfast clubbing also can be when you see the guy that shouldn't have the girl he's with,
Yeah.
but you're like, how is what?
And then you
Hashtag breakfast clubbing.
then you realize that it's because he got dragged to brunch and she was the only one.
Exactly.
No, he was the only one. She was able to drag to brunch.
Breakfast clubbing.
The Christmas music loop.
Oh gosh. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Michael Bublé's Life Force. I was in a Barnes and Noble the other day. He has another CD out. I saw it. I was like,
Even
what?
though he's on like retirement,
Right.
He's taking a break.
I saw he had a CD. I was like, Michael Bublé. Tis the season.
Every Pentatonix Christmas album.
Hey.
Played backwards.
Oh my god.
Is that deliver like a message
Yes.
from Satan?
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
It sounds like instruments.
It sounds like instruments. I would play it backwards.
Yes.
Yeah, did you guys hear about that? Like, people were like, yeah, if you play like these metal albums backwards, it sounds like a message from the devil. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You guys ever heard those things?
They do it all the time with like Kanye or Jay-Z.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, one time they did it to like, I think I don't know if it was a Cray or any Minio.
Uh-huh.
It's ridiculous.
It's really funny.
Illuminati
Yeah.
confirmed.
Yo, my cousin found this one video on YouTube about Obama giving a speech, and I think he said, like God bless America or something like that.
Yeah.
And the video said, when you play this backwards, he's really saying, "Thank you, Satan." And it's like, wait, what?
Who would have thought?
But if you play a Cradle of Filth song backwards, it says the Our Father.
Exactly.
Yes.
Guys, you know what happens when you play a country song backwards?
What?
You get your dog back, you get your wife back, you get your truck back.
It's fair.
What happens when you play a punk song backwards?
Oh no.
You stop being depressed.
You help out in the community.
You help out the community. You give back.
Yes.
You respect authority.
You respect them. What happens when you play a metal song backwards?
What are metal songs about?
You heal people.
Oh gosh.
Your life force is returned to you.
Yes. Bats fly backwards into caves.
Yeah, what are even metal songs about?
Sandmen entering,
Right.
leaving.
Leaving.
Probably depends. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really listen to metal.
The only metal I really listen to is Protest, and they sing about really weird stuff.
Seems
Protest
interesting.
Hero. They're really
Interesting.
talented.
And if you play a Skrillex song backwards,
It sounds like someone blending something still. You can't tell the difference. You play a Skrillex song
Sounds
backwards,
exactly
you can't-
the same.
Exactly, you can't tell the difference.
you think it's a Skrillex song.
Oh, is this a Skrillex remix? It's really good.
Yeah. That's probably how Skrillex makes
Hey.
his remixes. He just plays it
Plays
backwards.
it backwards. It's great.
All right.
There was one more.
There's one more.
Wasn't there pumpkin spice? I saw
the
that.
pumpkin spice.
The pumpkin
gosh.
spice.
It's over.
Pumpkin spice. I'm sorry.
The pumpkin spice. Every time Jennifer P. Lash gets flustered,
I can't.
pumpkin
I can't beat
spiced. You've been pumpkin spiced.
that. You have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Every time a basic white girl wears the Han Solo stuff.
The Han Solo
Oh,
outfit.
no.
Have you heard about this?
Oh,
The
yes.
Han Solo outfit. For those of you not in the know, it's this outfit worn by basic white girls. There's a lot of basic white girl hate on the show right now, but you know,
Oops.
BWG.
yeah, basic white girl nation. They wear like these like kind of like flowy kind of like white shirts over. They have like a vest, usually brown or black, over it, and then they'll wear like skinny jeans, like black skinny jeans, and like brown boots.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they look exactly like Han Solo, but they don't know that they got the look from Han Solo.
Yes.
So whenever you go up and talk to them, like, yeah, are you cosplaying as Han Solo? They just look at you really confused and go back to their iPhone
Yes.
and their latte.
Mostly-
And if you challenge them to a game of horse, they always shoot first.
Well played.
That was such a good fun. I hate you.
Don't be so greedo.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yo, only like 3 weeks until the
Yeah, are you-
Rogue One comes
Are you
out.
guys excited for Rogue One? I am.
You know my spiel about Star Wars. I try to get excited and then I don't understand it.
You don't like Star Wars, man?
I try, but then I have to go to like spin-offs and lesser
Like Star Trek?
non-brand.
Do you like
Maybe.
Spaceballs more than you like Star Wars?
Probably.
That's awful.
Oh goodness.
I don't know what
Like,
a
do you-
Rogue One is.
Hey, I'm not alone. How about that?
Yeah.
Do you like Star Trek more than you like Star Wars?
New Star Trek, yes.
Like the Star Trek movies?
Yeah.
Okay, those are pretty good.
Because I'm comparing it to The Force Awakens, which I thought was for kids.
That's what the original Star Wars was for.
Yes.
I don't.
Well, except that part in episode 4 where you see the burning skeletons of
That's-
Uncle and
that's
Aunt
fair.
Beru.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Rip.
Rip indeed.
If Star Wars needs a few, I don't know, Walking Dead elements in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
More gore.
Yeah.
More gore.
Or else, see, here's
More
the thing.
death.
It's rated
Hi, April.
PG-13. I mean, if you want that rated R, like rating, go right ahead. You can do a lot more things with blaster pistols or lightsabers.
Yeah, well, I think Rogue One is going to be a bit more like that. I think it's going to be a bit more violent, a bit more suspenseful, a bit more edgier,
Dark.
Yeah, I also heard that they're not going to do. You know how in the normal Star Wars they have like the story scroll at the start.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that for Rogue One.
Because
That's
it's
what I
a
heard.
spin-off, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they don't
Allegedly.
want to...
It's not like an episode.
It's not canon.
Yes.
Well, it is canon.
It's canon, but it's not a specifically designated episode blank.
Yeah.
What if the words scroll from left to right?
What? Mike, we need to get on the horn with Disney right now. Guys, I know you guys have probably finished filming this and are probably getting ready to release this, but
We have one idea.
we have an idea.
That you've never heard of before.
This is going to cost you like $3 million.
Yeah, you need to add Kirk.
Shut up.
And we want royalties.
See, I thought you would like Star Wars more because I feel like... Because Star Trek definitely came out before Star Wars, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I feel like you would have liked Star Wars more because it's like the B brand of Star Trek.
You see, it's all depends on who you hang out with.
Okay.
Everyone around me has always liked Star Wars.
Okay.
So I need to find my own brand. Babylon 5.
Yeah, well, I was going to say
Andromeda.
Andromeda, Stargate.
Stargate.
Just resurrect Firefly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Firefly would be
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
There's a Guardians of the Galaxy.
The second one. Did you see that they're making a more serious version of Guardians of the Galaxy with the same characters? They just added Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes. Oh, yes.
What is
Yes.
it called? Passengers?
Passengers.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Passengers.
Yeah. 3?
I really think someone came up to Mr. Pratt and said, we got your request. You'd like to make out with Jennifer Lawrence for an hour and a half. We're going to call it a movie. Yes.
Wait, April, what do you approve of? The making out with who?
Who are you jealous of?
Yes.
Chris Pratt or Jennifer Lawrence?
Or yes? Oh my!
She said yes.
Yes.
She's jealous of both of them
Yeah.
simultaneously.
Yeah. So I just think that was a great deal. I don't even think he's asking for a paycheck.
So it's quote unquote for his art,
Yes.
Yes.
They're like, it's just you and her.
right? It's art
Yes.
in space.
Yes.
In space.
Also, I don't think Chris Pratt has been in a movie that hasn't involved space
Yeah.
so far.
Well, there's the
No,
Magnificent
Jurassic World.
Seven.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World. That's true. Oh, and he was in Magnificent Seven. Never mind.
Well, I mean, you could pretend Parks and Rec was in Pluto.
But that's a TV show.
Yes.
That's a TV
That
show,
was
not a
not-
movie.
Oh. He's only been in 4 movies.
Yeah. Well, 2 of them have been blockbusters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy was. Jurassic Park was. Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
What was the Magnificent Seven did pretty well. I don't think it did as well as the other 2.
Well, even when a movie does pretty well, you get like 3 times my salary.
Yeah, but exactly. We'll see how. I don't think Passengers is gonna do as well. I was looking at it. I don't think it's gonna go the distance.
Okay.
But the new Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, will be.
Yeah.
They'll make a lot of money off that. Marvel can do no wrong.
No,
They're too squeaky clean.
They're in such a track that they can't fail. And speaking of movies that didn't fail, Doctor Strange.
Hey, let's talk about Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Who saw? Caleb didn't see Doctor Strange. I saw Doctor Strange. Ariel, did you see Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I sat out in Thanksgiving with my family.
Did you like it?
It was so trippy.
I
It was the trippiest movie I've ever seen.
I kept waiting.
If it was in 3D, I don't know. I would have thrown up. It was like that much impact in 2D. If it was 3D,
I saw Tron, the remake of Tron in
Oh, wow.
3D.
Oh, yeah.
3D IMAX. I thought I was gonna throw up.
I wasn't impressed with 3D. Maybe because it wasn't IMAX 3D. It was the...
Did you see? Was it Doctor Strange in 3D?
No.
No.
I
Okay.
did.
Wait,
Oh,
did you?
It wasn't.
they
that
had a
bad.
barf bag on every seat, right?
I don't know. I mean, then again, I don't get phased by too many things, so I don't know. Ask Lucas, please.
Yo, off topic, going back to Tron, shout out to Daft Punk doing an amazing job with the music there.
Hey, that's good.
Anyways.
That's good. So, how did you guys feel about Doctor Strange?
Starting with Caleb.
Started with Caleb.
I'm gonna go check the mail.
Oh no.
Caleb didn't see the movie.
Okay, the minute it opened up, I'm like, there's the guys in the hoods. I'm like, okay, they're Jedi. And then they're like twisting the world around them. Okay, it's Inception. And then I see Doctor Strange. Okay, it's Dr. House. Where are you?
Doctor House. I just kept waiting for him to just yell at Watson
Yes.
the entire time. I thought it was the new Sherlock episode.
Right.
But his American accent.
It's so
it
funny.
It sounded normal, but you couldn't tell it was American just because it's him.
Yeah, I kept looking at it. All I could hear was British.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, "You're speaking wrong." I was like, "You're speaking wrong."
He does sound like Dr. House. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
a House episode.
Because they're both extremely British
Mhm.
doing American accents.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Hugh Laurie is very British.
I
Yes.
forgot that.
Yeah.
I heard the bald lady. I heard she was supposed to be like Asian. or
Yeah,
something.
in the comic book, she is
She
Asian.
was from she was a white witch in Narnia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
Yeah, so
Oh.
apparently they made her character Celtic.
Instead.
She looks very Celtic.
She's getting
so.
all the
Yeah.
trippy roles now.
Yeah, the weird ones.
She was the angel in Constantine, the angel Gabriel.
Oh, yeah.
She has like one of those most intense features, but not at the same time.
Can you imagine her kids when you got in trouble in that house?
Yeah,
She
right.
gave you the ice cold stare of
Right,
death.
right. I made a face. That's why they're laughing.
Yes.
I forgot that doesn't translate to podcast. But no, how did you guys feel about it though? What do you guys think of
I
it?
honestly thought it was probably one of Marvel's best movies. I really liked it. It was fun.
Andre liked
I
it.
didn't
Any?
really like it as much.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it was okay. I thought it was a good intro movie. I
Word.
mean, it was very good for intro. But I don't know.
Mm.
I can't really put words to it now. But
Why did you like it, Andre?
One, I like the effects and stuff like that.
The effects were cool.
Just like all the different stuff that they added in, like the Inception like stuff,
Mm.
the buildings like flipping upside down. But then the action that they had with it too. It was for a while. It was a lot of action going on. And I like movies with action in it. So it was pretty good.
And now I want to call her the White Witch. What is her official name? The Mentor?
the ancient one.
The
Ancient
Yeah, they
one.
called it the ancient one.
Yeah, she totally rips off the Purpose-Driven Life when she tells the main hero, it's not about you.
Oh,
And she repeats it.
right.
And I'm like, Purpose-Driven Life, they patent that word.
I just kept waiting for her to tell Benedict Cumberbatch
Yes.
that there is no spoon.
Yeah, there's no spoon.
But no, I didn't like it. I didn't really like it because I felt like it was too much like the first Iron Man movie, like the first movie that Marvel made in the modern cinematic universe. I felt like the stories were really similar and that they had similar arcs and that they were trying to do the same thing in both.
Yeah.
Which is because for the first Iron Man movie, they were setting up for the first arc. They were setting up for the Avengers and all that other stuff. And the pacing in the first Iron Man movie is subpar compared to the rest of the Marvel movies that come after it. However, I feel like if the Doctor Strange movie had come out before the first Iron Man movie, it would have been better. But because we've seen Iron Man through Age of Ultron, through Civil War, that the Doctor Strange movie just doesn't cut it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I think it was wonderful. It looked beautiful. It was shot beautiful. I think the actors did a great job. I just think the story kind of falls flat. I didn't care about Doctor Strange. Like I just didn't care. Like there was no like Umamu was great like as a villain, I guess, but like I don't know, I just didn't care.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
thought the ancient one was the most interesting thing that gave me the most questions character-wise because she was just so mysterious in general.
Yeah.
That was a really complex thing.
Sure. Agreed.
Without saying too many
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm noticing that the Marvel storyline is you have the hero
Mm-hmm.
who acts a certain way,
Yep.
an unfavorable way.
Yep.
Then they go through this life tragedy, life change, and then they have to learn to A, respect, B,
Yeah.
sacrifice, C.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they fight off the bad guy using family values and
Yeah.
politeness.
Yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, for the most part, I think that's almost every Marvel hero.
Yeah.
Like their backstory.
hmm
The overcoming the tragedy or whatever. But
I want the reverse where it's like a nice guy and he has to learn how to be a jerk to win.
That's like DC.
Yeah.
well, I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think it depends on the hero, but I think most anti-heroes are kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, and you think of like the Punisher or I don't know, I think Wolverine is kind of like that, or characters that have been like pushed too far. Like Jonah Hex is like that. So, but yeah, nothing. I mean, the DC. I think a lot of the DC shows have characters like that. Like Green Arrow is like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, except he went from a douchey guy to a murderous guy to a to the mayor. Like, what?
Is that where we're at?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
gosh.
that's what's happening right now. But anyways, no, back to Doctor Strange. No, I think it was good. It was just, I don't know, like after Civil War, like I think Civil War is my favorite Marvel movie, and it's just like after Civil War, it's just like it felt like a step down.
Mm-hmm.
But I also at the same time I understand because they need to set up who Doctor Strange is to get to Infinity War, which is where they're building towards.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
The stones.
The stones, yeah. Yeah, did you guys catch that the eye of was it whatever was is an infinity
Oh
stone.
gosh, sorry, Caleb.
It's fine.
So
It controls
how
time.
many, there's only 5 different stones.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
So 5 different colors.
5 different colors.
Do we
There's
have all the Infinity Stones now?
yes. Well, the last one is going to be in Ragnarok, I think.
Really? Okay.
I'm not
One
sure.
of them is in the
Citation
Captain
needed.
America Cosmic Cube.
Cosmic Cube. Yep.
That's one. Then there's the one in
Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, sorry.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yep.
and then there's one in Avengers.
Yes, both Avengers.
Okay.
I think.
And then wasn't there one in the Dark World? I didn't see it, but someone
Dark
told me there was.
Do we
Yes.
have all the colors?
Yeah, they should all be there.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was red?
Red is
Iron Man.
I think red was the in Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, that was purple.
That's
Yeah.
purple.
Was that purple?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the red one in? Maybe the red one will be in Ragnarok. I don't know if red one came out yet.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the yellow one was just in what was it? Ultron with
Ultron.
Vision.
Yeah.
Vision.
In his
Oh,
head.
yeah.
Yeah.
In his forehead.
Personified as a stone. What's gonna happen?
I think
What?
takes the stone out of his head, right?
Yeah, probably.
I thought it was still there.
Yeah, well, probably in Infinity War is going to happen.
No.
I don't know.
Spoilers.
Super Jarvis, no.
I think the guy that voices Vision is also a British actor. They give him an American accent. And the guy that plays Watson opposite Sherlock on Sherlock,
Yeah.
I forgot the character's name.
Morgan
the
Freeman. No.
Yeah.
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman. He also has an American accent,
Yes.
right? In the Marvel Cinematic
Yeah.
Universe. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for the day that Doctor Strange meets him, and I want them to have
all these American jobs going to
overseas.
the UK.
That's why we need a president that won't allow us to do that.
Let's try to make America great again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so funny. Oh man, you don't see very many like American actors doing playing Britishy roles.
No.
They're-
I can't think
they're too
of-
uppity.
Yeah,
Like,
I can't think of any.
'Cause, you know, the director would be like, "Stop smiling.
Right.
Stop smiling.
Stop silent. Yeah, you got to be sad.
Brood."
Brood, exactly. I mean, does Daniel Day-Lewis do a British accent in The Gangs in New York? Is anyone seen Gangs in New York?
Nope.
He plays the
does.
butcher, but it's an Irish accent, I think.
He does one in Lincoln, which is
Lincoln.
weird.
What? Doesn't he play Lincoln?
Yes.
I hate you.
Yes.
Does Heath Ledger have a British accent in The Knight's Tale? Or does he just speak normally? I think he just speaks normally.
They had American rock songs in it. Why would they make them British?
I don't know.
That would be so weird.
You know,
That was a weird movie.
I want to see a World War II movie
Uh-huh.
with like current music.
They already
Over
did
it?
that with The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, the
That was
Strumbellas.
Really amazing.
It's the White
You
Stripes.
don't
Yeah.
rap to 1920s music.
Why
That was
not?
wrong.
Why not? That's like,
It was wrong.
I mean, that's the point of like rap music. They sample like different time
It
periods.
sounds pretty cool.
There's a, I mean, there's a.
But not in a 1920s movie.
They take horn sections and stuff, and like that's from 20s jazz and swing. Like a lot of Southern rap takes a lot of
They just want it to be more trendy.
swing.
A lot of John Cena.
Not much jazz.
Yes.
Takes
His
French
name
horn.
is John. I think those are trumpets, dude.
Oh.
Out of nowhere. And his name is John Cena.
And his name is Samuel Spraggan.
Hey.
So, moving on.
Two
Do you guys want to play homemade rock paper scissors?
or. Oh yeah, so that.
Or something better?
That's like homemade rock paper scissors.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna name 3 things, and you have to tell me which one's rock, paper, and scissors.
Like which one is okay?
Yeah, what would beat what?
Okay.
Okay. So you got a Harry Potter sequel,
Okay.
an '80s remake, and retro Nintendo.
Retro Nintendo. I feel like retro Nintendo has to be rock because that's unchanging,
Yes.
right? Like they have not changed since then.
So what's paper?
When you think of paper,
Probably the Harry Potter. That's
yeah,
I'd
yeah,
say
because
Harry
it's a
Potter.
book. Yeah, and that makes sense.
Retro Nintendo beats Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly. And then scissors is the '80s remix because it's not gonna be like any like normal like take Point Break for instance. Like I know that Point Break wasn't made in the '80s.
Mhm.
It was like it was the late '80s, early '90s.
Mm.
Keanu Reeves. I can't remember when it came out, but they remade that recently, and it was like edgier and it was like more
Yeah.
explosions.
It's choppy.
Exactly.
Yes.
They made it edgier.
Had nothing to do with
The original.
Point Break. Yeah. All right. A Netflix binge, Thanksgiving leftovers, and eating an entire pound of bacon.
Yo, eating entire pound of bacon is definitely rock. Use your imagination for that.
Yes.
It just sits there.
What are you up to?
A Netflix binge and Thanksgiving leftovers.
I think for me, Netflix binge would be scissors.
No,
Uh-huh.
it would be paper, so it would cover the rock. So after you eat,
Yeah,
it's
yes,
covered.
exactly.
Oh, you
The
do a
Netflix.
Netflix binge.
And then, so scissors would be Thanksgiving. Because, I mean, Thanksgiving leftovers are great
Yeah,
and everything, but like a pound of freshly cooked bacon.
yeah. Well, Thanksgiving leftovers, it's a cut through the tradition. Like it's a cut through the ordinary.
it
Like
cuts through Netflix time.
it's a cut above the
You
rest.
can't, when you're in Thanksgiving, you can't watch Netflix. Your family won't allow you.
Also, why would you watch Netflix when there's football?
That's true.
Yes.
EA Sports.
Nice.
Sports.
Hey, Patriots.
Get out.
Okay. A gas station burrito.
Rock.
A Disney musical.
Ugh.
And millennial slogans.
Millennial slogans, definitely scissors.
Yup.
Because they hide behind this happy-go-lucky, like, hey, we're millennials and nothing can get us down. And then underneath there's a whole bunch of anxiety.
So they cut the Disney musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the musicals are just paper.
Yeah.
Subliminal.
Because the depth to a Disney musical is paper thin.
Can't argue that.
Ohana means family,
Does it, though?
from what I've been told. So I guess gas
Or is
station
that-
burrito is rock.
Is
Yeah.
rock.
Or is that just Disney brainwashing your mind?
Oh.
Illuminati confirmed.
Maybe Ohana means grass.
Maybe Ohana means John Cena. Kick Stitch in the face. 5 knuckle shuffle.
They should make an app.
AA's the little girl. I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Lilo.
Is that really her
Yeah,
name?
yeah, Lilo. I forgot.
That's the reason
Shoot.
why it's called Lilo and Stitch.
I saw it one time in theaters. I wasn't impressed.
All right, a political promise,
Uh-huh.
Superman's right thumb, or a hot pocket.
Yo,
Hot Pocket is rock?
Yes.
Yes.
Political promise is paper.
Yes.
Because once again, paper thin.
Yeah,
And
And it
Superman.
covers the burrito.
exactly.
What was the burrito?
Rito's
No, it's
rock.
hot pocket.
Hot pot.
Hot Pocket, yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Superman's right thumb.
Yeah, I guess
Can
that's...
cut through anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
so-
Well, that one was easy.
With this stuff.
Okay, the PS5,
What? That hasn't even come out yet.
a Harambe Resurrection, or
Rip.
John Cena's invisibility.
Hey! There it is. John Cena's invisibility cloak?
Yes.
Is that why he's always coming out of nowhere?
That's why he always warns you.
Yeah, right,
You
right.
can't see him.
You can't see me because I have a deathly hollow. Man, that's hard. Those are all really good things. I don't except the PlayStation 5 that doesn't exist.
Yes.
So I guess
Harambe's resurrection does.
we can hope. We're hopeful. We're hopeful.
Hey,
and we're expectantly looking.
We can clone him.
So I
Make
think
him big, better,
strong.
faster.
No, we can't. It's Harambe. He's already perfection.
Yeah.
So PlayStation 5 I think is paper because that's all it is. It's an idea on paper.
Yes,
Yes.
agreed.
Harambe's resurrection is the rock that we hold on to. That's what all our hopes and dreams are built on. And was it
But
there?
it crushes the invisibility cloak.
Exactly. Because Harambe is the only one that can stop John Cena.
Yup.
He can see John Cena.
Exactly.
His eyes are open.
Which is why we need to
His
bring him
gorilla
back.
senses are tingling.
Exactly. Out of nowhere, it's Harambe with an RKO.
How did you see me? Alright, Aragorn's sword,
Ooh.
a Tron disc,
Wait.
or a perfect moonsault off
So,
a cage.
so hold on. With Aragorn's sword, are we talking about Narsil or
the sword.
Nerd.
get out of here?
Yes. We're talking about his sword.
The reforged.
Yeah, Clearasil.
Okay.
Clear.
Clear as
Oh, I feel like that has to be scissors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it cuts. Once again, it cuts through anything.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
The Tron disc. And what was the other one?
And a perfect moonsault off a cage.
That's definitely paper.
I can't. Yeah.
Because it's not real
Yeah.
like the other two.
And then I guess that leaves disc. Yeah, I guess that leaves the disc as rock.
Or could we put the rock or Aragorn's sword? No.
I don't know.
Oh no.
I feel like those things don't really match up.
Yeah.
Like a moonsault doesn't really match up to a sword. And I feel like Tron, the disc thing literally deletes you from reality.
Mm.
So I don't know. We'll put a thumbtack in it.
tie.
Move on. It's a tie. It's a tie across the board.
You're all scissors.
They all just collide and repel.
A British accent,
Okay.
a hug from Charlize Theron, a friendly bear.
A friendly
Friendly bear. So I said friendly bear is a rock because once you have a friendly bear, that thing is unmoving as it playfully sits on your chest and kills you. Paper is probably the hug from Charlize Theron.
Because it doesn't mean anything.
What
Which
happened?
Still over.
gives
I'm not
up
over the
to
bear.
friendly bear as it covers
Yes.
And there's nothing more cutting than a British accent
Yes.
insulting you.
Yes.
I'm still not over the
But it
bear.
can still be crushed by the friendly bear because who doesn't like a friendly bear?
Exactly. Freaking bears.
Let's see. A new car smell,
Ooh.
midnight taco run,
Hey.
and a pinball machine.
Hey, I feel like tacos again rock.
Rock,
You're right.
yes.
Not even a pinball machine.
I'd say new car smell is paper because it's there, but it only lasts so
But
long.
it's fleeting.
It can cover the taco smell.
It defeats taco smell. It defeats it.
No.
It defeats
Then
it.
what's paper?
It defeats it. And then, what was the last one?
Pinball machine.
I don't know.
Yeah. I have no fun.
Scissors.
Yes.
Because it does this.
Yeah.
I made flapping. I'm flapping, pushing with my hands.
And it's where the origin of tilt came. Anyways.
Yeah, it tilts.
Yes.
Exactly.
A popular vote.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
A remix album from Switchfoot.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Or Gunger's Bible.
Gunger's Bible is definitely
The
paper.
Rock.
I'll murder you. Yes, we can do that on podcast.
I feel like popular vote has to be on paper.
Yes.
Because I feel like that's the definition
But
of
it's
popular
like
vote.
Gunger's theology, though.
A scissor, it's cutting.
It's very
truthful.
cutting. It's cutting edge.
It cuts you to the core.
It's not true, but it's cutting.
Yes.
It cuts through the paper,
Which is Harambe.
Harambe.
What?
Yes.
Harambe.
I hate everything.
April, do you love Harambe as much as I do?
No,
April, do you like Gungor and identify yourself with your theology?
no, I just like the song "Beautiful Things."
What's that?
That's fair.
I've never heard Gungor. What is that?
Gunger?
Yeah.
They're a quote-unquote worship band
Or
that...
it's an
Oh, what is
alien
Sam
race.
Razer shirt all the
Yeah.
time.
What's
Yeah.
up?
It's an alien race from Star Trek.
Yeah.
The Gungers.
Yeah. And they believe interesting things about the Bible. Like
Like-
that it's not true.
The Old Testament is
Very interesting.
like the Old Testament is just a bunch of stories that you get good morals from. That's it.
But "Beautiful Things" is a pretty song.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
Sure is a lot of other
There's a lot
secular
of things
music.
in hell that are pretty.
Looking at you, Harambe. Just kidding. Animals can't go to heaven or hell. They don't have souls.
Yeah.
You know what theological movie disproves
You know what
that?
also doesn't have a
All
soul?
dogs
Go to heaven.
You know what also that doesn't have souls?
Gingers?
Yes.
Oh.
Looking at you, Percy.
They don't know who Percy is.
Well, good for
You
them.
better learn.
You should be blessed.
I want to end with like The Rock, a Blade Master, and
A blade? What's a blade master? Like someone that's
an anime term. It can
Like-
refer
so like
to
a-
anyone.
someone
So a
that's skilled with
swordsman.
swords.
Yes.
Yeah, and
And paper mache. And origami.
an origami.
The origami's obviously scissors because when you fold that jank, it cuts your fingers.
The rock obviously is paper.
Yep. And the swordsman is obviously a rock.
Exactly.
Have you seen his stance? Can't move that thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you think, Mike.
Oh. Again. All right. We can move to our other movie that we saw.
Yes!
Dangerous Beasts.
No, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
What? I saw a different movie.
The movie's called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Again, we'll start with Caleb,
Yes.
who
God's
also
gonna go check the mail
who
again.
didn't see the movie.
Yes.
So I want to get Andre's perspective because he hasn't read the Harry Potter books and he hasn't seen the movies. So the first movie he saw was Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Let's see. I don't know. It was a good movie. I
Mm.
just didn't know what was happening.
He's just like, why are they pointing their sticks at each other?
It's like, who is this person? And
Yeah.
That movie also had another British person doing an American accent. Colin Farrell, famously Irish,
Yeah.
was doing an American accent.
Mm-hmm. It never ends.
Colin Farrell was the dude with the hipster haircut. Oh wait, that was all of them.
yeah.
The scarf.
Oh wait,
Darn it.
no, he was the
The one
hat-
that does magic.
Just stop it.
Oh, okay.
The one in the suit.
Yes. Oh.
No, he was the guy, he was the head Aurora guy, that was talking to the boy.
Okay, the bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy.
One who turned into Johnny
Depp.
Depp.
Yeah. At the end, did you know that was Johnny Depp with the white hair?
That was a big reveal.
Oh, spoilers.
That Caleb has selective hearing.
I already knew Johnny Depp was in the film.
Yeah, people know that he's in the film.
I didn't know.
That Johnny Depp was in the movie.
I don't know anything about Harry Potter.
Johnny Depp isn't normally in it. Have you seen any of the other Harry Potters?
I skipped all the way to the fourth one.
What?
The Cauldron of Lies. Or
The Cauldron of Lies. The Goblet of Fire.
yes, that one. I went right to that one. I'm like, man, this is a dark movie. Never gonna do that again.
I hate you. I hate you.
I'm not into that with Aslan and
But stop it.
Aragorn
Stop it.
with their broomsticks.
Can we,
Stop
can we
it.
officially vote him off the podcast?
Hey, stop that. Stop that. Right now.
It wasn't on Andromeda. And I didn't see it.
No, so something interesting about the books. So right around Goblet of Fire, J.K. Rowling's father or mother died, and she was going through depression and like anxiety and stuff. And her books reflected that. So part of her mourning and getting over it was through her writing. So as you go from books 5 and on, they get subsequently darker. She's like talked about it and how it was her like working through her feelings through her characters and stuff. So it was really cool. So I think that's really neat. But no, definitely. So I think I'm the only one here that's read all the books and seen all the movies. Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, how did you guys feel? Like, how did you feel about the movie, considering that your understanding is very small?
Well, I kept thinking, man, I hope they explain this. Man, I hope they explain this.
Explain like the magic or
like why is that happening? Why is that happening? I always wait for the one character to just pipe up and like, oh, that happened because of that, based on yes.
So I mean, like, what kind of questions did you guys have? Maybe I can help.
Well, one thing that angered me is you can do anything with magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
You make people levitate, you make people come to you.
Yep.
The times where it would save you
Right.
is when they don't use it.
Yeah. No, I definitely was there. I was definitely when they were like trying when Newt was trying to like get like his various animals. I was like, he has a wand. Why doesn't he just? So there's a spell called Accio, which allows you to summon whatever you're looking for. I was like, you just summon him. Like, you have a magic wand. Just grab him.
Right.
Definitely. But I think something else that would be beneficial for you guys in understanding a large part of that story is that the wizarding world is separate from the Muggle world or the No-Maj world. And they're supposed to keep themselves hidden. There's like a bunch of secret statutes developed by the wizarding government and the No-Magic government. So the person in charge of both governments know of the existence of both.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bunch of treaties and agreements and stuff that allow the magic people to stay separate. So that's a large part. So a lot of what the Auroras are doing and a lot of what drives the plot in that movie is based on trying to keep that secrecy apparent. So that's a really big deal and a really big part of that movie too.
Yeah.
So which you would understand if you saw and read the Harry Potter.
Yeah. Reading.
They're children's books.
They're children's. They're 700 pages.
You could or not.
Yeah.
Well, the later ones are. The earlier ones aren't.
No, you could definitely get through all of them in a week.
Yeah.
Like they're at like a 6th grade reading.
I read the third one in a day.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
I got Netflix to attend to.
Fine, watch all the Harry Potters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uncultured swine. What?
I bet you could get through the first 4 books by the time you watched all the movies.
I bet. I don't know. I'm a little slow in the literacy department.
You can't read at a 6th grade reading level.
I know all the words. I just don't say them fast.
You don't have to say them out loud. You just have to read them in your head. Mike's over there reading. And Harry said to Hermione, "Where did Ron go? His rat Scabbers."
Oh
It
man.
was ridiculous. Oh, man, but overall, enjoyed the film. It was a fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I liked that it was a little bit complicated, where
Oh yeah.
it wasn't predictable,
Mm-hmm.
and the old 1920s kind of spin on it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was neat. Yeah. I think the movie took place during the 30s though. I don't
The
think it was
30s.
the 20s.
They all look the same.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the magic part.
Yeah, the magic's pretty cool.
Yeah,
All the magic.
I'm glad they added that.
Yeah,
magic.
yeah. The magic. The broomsticks.
Mhm.
Actually, were there any broomsticks?
No.
There were no
No.
broomsticks. No
I like
broomsticks.
seeing it.
Like when the movie started, they had all those newspapers.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, there has to be so many Easter eggs that I don't understand.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Like giggle water. Is that a thing?
No, that was just in that one. I didn't know about that.
And they also mentioned the American School of Wizardry. Did
Yeah.
they ever mention that in the books?
They do not. They do in the newer books that have come out.
Mm-hmm.
But not. Oh, they mention that there is a wizarding school in America,
Mhm.
but they don't talk about it as in depth.
In
but-
America.
I'd like to see a series on that.
I think there is. I think
Wouldn't be like Harry Potter. It'd be like Chad Smith
Chad Johnson
in the Sorcerer's Football.
and the
Sorcerer football.
American football,
Yes.
coffee and
Yeah.
bagels.
Yes.
The only football that matters.
The only football that matters. But yeah, no, it was good. But I think what I'm very excited for, because there was a trailer for this leading up to Magical Beasts and Where to Find Them, is the new trailer for the Power Rangers movie that's coming
Yes.
out.
Breakfast Club
Yes.
2.
Breakfast Club 2. April gave us a dirty look and shook her head.
Yes.
Yo, I cannot
Breakfast Club.
Yes.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Mhm.
It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be.
Yes.
Oh, wait, did you know? Okay, for the Power Rangers is based on a show from Japan. So the original Mighty Morphin's Power Rangers, all the action scenes are from the Japanese show.
Mhm.
Literally the only thing that they did when they brought it over to the United States is they voiced it over for all the fight scenes. They didn't film a single fight scene in the United States.
Wow.
That's all from the Power Rangers from Japan. The only things that they filmed and added on was any of the scenes at the school or them without masks.
Right.
What?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That the entire
They
first
filmed
season.
that?
No, it's the same people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, in Japan, like the Power Ranger shows are like a prime time, like The Walking Dead. It's like for adults.
Really?
Yes, like they like drop F-bombs and
What?
yeah.
No way.
Yes, it's more of an adult show, so kids were never meant to have Power Rangers.
In Japan?
In
I
Japan.
did not know that. That's
Wow.
crazy.
That's
Well, it's like with Pokemon, like the actual like Pokemon
Like the manga.
manga was really dark.
Mhm.
It's true that.
And then America was like, haha, little monsters, let's make them fight.
There's a same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh. The Yu-Gi-Oh manga is terrifying. But somebody on YouTube made like a rated R Power Rangers trailer.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
I think it was by College Humor or somebody did it.
Or no, are you
What was
talking
it
about the
called,
one
Shimon?
that has that girl from Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah,
as the
yeah,
Pink Ranger.
Yeah.
That
You
was
know,
dark.
that was so. I want that movie.
Yeah, they're running around with M16s.
Yeah,
shooting.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
like,
thought
and then
about.
somebody's going around killing all the Rangers.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, it looked really good. And
Yeah.
somebody has like one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tommy has one arm or something. That was really good. I want that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As discussed on previous podcasts, I like dark.
Yes.
Yes.
But Tommy,
Mm.
who he's been in karate tournaments. He's like the only guy that like actually had a UFC career. And
Yeah, I knew that he did mixed martial arts.
he told all the kids, he's like, I don't support that video because Power Rangers is for kids.
Tommy's the loser.
Yes.
That video was. I like that one a lot. Hopefully they take some of those elements into the next
Yeah.
upcoming movie.
I'm waiting for the more adult version of Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Big Man. You always like the V version.
Yes. I always go the off-brand. I'm the RC Cola of cool.
Oh, gosh.
Beetleborgs is terrible.
I know.
There's like 3 of them.
Yes.
I've never seen an episode, but
Yes.
I just knew they existed.
It was either that or VR Troopers.
VR
Or
troopers.
Super Samurai Showdown Squad.
What? Bro, we're just putting words together now.
No, these are actual shows.
Yeah.
You're lying to me. That's unbelievable.
Regretfully.
That's crazy. So do you have one last game for us, Mike? I think we got time for one more game, and then we got to end it.
Well, I was going to just ask the question.
Oh, perfect.
Which celebrity death affected you the most?
Oh, shoot.
Ever?
Ever? Because Fidel Castro died today.
Yes.
The mother from the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, she died too. Did you hear that?
Yes.
The mother from the Brady Bunch died
It would be
today.
Love
horrible.
Dancing with the Stars.
April said that she loved Dancing with the Stars. For more context, April has been binge watching Dancing with the
I watched
Stars.
the finale yesterday and it was sad.
Why was
The
it
person
sad?
I wanted to win didn't win.
April was sad because her person didn't win.
Hernandez won.
Who?
The Olympic
Olympic
gymnast,
gymnast.
girl who's 16, she memorizes routines for a living and is superb in her athleticism. So I think it was unfair considering all those people had no dancing experience. I don't know. It's just me. She did a good job though. She did awesome. But she
Chris
did.
Jericho didn't win.
Was he on?
Season 1.
Was he on Dancing with the
Yes,
Stars?
yes, he was.
I would love to see. I want to see him on the show, but not as as a shoot, not as normal.
Yeah.
I want to see him in character
Yes.
on that show, just calling people stupid idiots and we're just wearing so when he wrestles, he usually just wears this vest with no shirt and a scarf.
Yeah.
So I want him to wear that when he's dancing. And he's just so in wrestling there's these 2 typical kind of roles that you either play. It's called you're either a face or you're a heel. And faces are good guy superhero kind of goody two shoes. So think John Cena. And then heels are people that are kind of jerks and they just mess. Then they're mean to you and stuff. So but he Jericho plays a heel character. But his character is he's really he thinks he's morally superior to people and he's just really funny. His character is great.
Yes.
But I want him to play his heel character in Dancing with the Stars. But anyways, we've gotten away from the point. What
celebrity death
Death
affected you
affected
the
you?
most?
I can't say that I'm that morally invested in any celebrity, but I think saddened for the loss of potential future work. I think I can definitely get on board with. So people like Heath Ledger,
Definitely.
which is sad, or a lot of musicians died. Michael Jackson, David Bowie, Gene Wilder. No, Gene Wilder. When did he die? He died a couple last year. Last year, yeah. That's crazy. Freddie Mercury died from AIDS. The height of his career.
Oh, Robin Williams.
As we're saying this, I'm trying to put them all in one movie.
Right? Yeah, right. The Breakfast Club too.
The parents.
The parents.
For me, it would definitely Heath Ledger would be on top of the list, just because I would love to see what Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight series would have looked like if he came back as the Joker, and had a part of the third film as the Joker. It'd just be really cool to see that. Because yes, we got a full film of his Heath Ledger's Joker, but I think you could have done so much more with it in another film. For me, the guy had a great illustrious career, but I loved him, and it was really actually kind of sad when he died. Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he was, I think he was 93.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're Saruman, Count Dooku, and then you make a metal album when you're 90, the guy was the epitome of epicness.
It is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh.
And can I go off on a tangent?
Sure.
The Gotham television show
Mm.
is releasing their Joker character.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that.
And he's like a high schooler, and he's going crazy and pointing guns to his head and running around in a straitjacket and has lipstick. Can I just say that is so far from the Alan Moore vision?
Mm.
And can we just stick to the Alan Moore vision? If it wasn't broken, don't fix
Don't
it.
fix it.
Yes.
But I don't know. I feel like they're gonna go. I think they're gonna do something tricksy with it, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I also respect that it's not, the show's not canon.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I like that they're willing to take that risk
Yeah.
and do that with a really iconic character, and then hopefully then that opens it up for more other iconic characters, like if they bring in like Bane or like Ra's al Ghul
Yeah.
or some other characters. So I respect that. I respect that they're doing that, but also at the same time I do agree, like the Alan Moore,
Yeah.
like the Killing Joke.
It removes the tragedy that happened to him.
Yeah, and it also kind of removes Batman's culpability
Yeah.
in the creation of Joker.
Yeah.
Because and even in the iterations since, Joker always exists because of Batman, because there's
Yeah.
order, there has to be chaos. Because I think Michael Caine says it best, where he says it's just like, some men just want to watch the world burn.
Yes.
That's the kind of the point of the Joker. You don't know why he's doing it. You don't know where he's coming from. You don't even know if his backstory is true based on what he says, because he's unreliable too. So it's just you don't know.
Right.
But the Batman is always ultimately responsible for it. But in Gotham, Batman doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's kind of disingenuous to the genuine.
Yeah, it reminds me of someone cosplaying as the Joker and
Right,
thinking
yeah.
they can be the next Heath Ledger.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I was a little bit bummed about Jared Leto's part in Suicide Squad. I feel like they didn't let him explore the character enough
Yeah.
and create it on his own. But I like the direction that they're going with Jared Leto, and based on what I heard, there's a lot of stuff that they didn't use, but it's just interesting to me. It's the different take on the Joker, and I think that's what kind of the character of Joker also lends itself really well to film and TV shows, is because he doesn't have a backstory. You can kind of create the Joker that you want. So like Jack Nicholson's Joker, I feel like is a lot eviler and more intent on self gain than the other Jokers, like Heath Ledger's Joker in particular. Because Heath Ledger's Joker isn't necessarily about creating evil for self gain, as more about creating chaos for the sake of creating chaos.
They had different Jokers, like Jack Nicholson. His was the gangster.
The gangster, definitely. Kind of mob boss.
The cartoon was more the clown.
Yeah. Well, depends on which
The
cartoon.
one with
Yeah.
the
one with Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, yeah.
The
iconic laugh.
Yeah.
the movie was
Which one? Heath Ledger's?
Heath Ledger. It was more the sociopath.
Sociopath.
Yes. Yeah.
Anarchist.
The new one is
Sure.
more of a. I think he's more of a gang
Yeah.
he
thug.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's kind of the culmination of all of it.
Yeah.
He's a sociopathic kind of gangster. Whereas I think Jared Leto was saying that the inspiration for the character was drawn from Mexican drug cartel kingpins kids, though. So there's pictures and videos of them with gold plated AKs and aluminum, just different stuff. So that's what that character is based on.
Yeah.
It's kind of this culmination of all those things, I think.
And every time the Joker was on the scene, you kind of felt the new one.
Yeah.
You kind of felt filthy, ugh.
And
this guy's dirty.
I loved that.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of the point. I think that's what he was
Yeah.
going for. but you also couldn't help but like being drawn to him, but like repulsed at the same time. You're just like, ugh.
Yeah. In The Dark Knight, when he had that mountain of cash. And he was supposed to give it away to all the thugs, and he burns it. Like, I was so disappointed for the thugs.
Why?
Like, you had a promise, Joker.
But that was only his half, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm burning my half.
Yes.
And also, this was really the first time I saw that. Actually, like the first 2 or 3 times I saw it, I didn't realize that the Asian guy was on top of the pile.
Yeah, you didn't know. Yeah.
I didn't realize that until I was like,
he's tied up on top.
I was like,
yeah.
wait, oh shoot,
Yeah,
it's
killed
all
him.
crispy now.
Yeah.
No.
Gasoline. Yeah, Joker going forward. I can't wait for the Batman Robin, whatever remake or whatever the standalone Batman movie is.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be good.
So good.
It's gonna be good. Hopefully there won't be as much Batman killing people.
Yeah.
No, but there might be Joker killing people.
Oh, there has to be.
I hope he doesn't come out of retirement again.
I'm
'Cause that would be the 3rd time.
getting too old for this. Okay, John Murtaugh.
Yeah.
Getting too old for this. Okay. So what disgusting treat do you have for us this
so
week?
sticking with my gas station tour.
Oh boy. Oh no, what did you get?
I'm scared.
You should be scared. Get over here, Andre.
Have you ever tried
Hey,
What is it?
I'm talking about.
Tijuana Mama pickled
Yes.
sausage?
Oh, I used to eat those all the time. All the time.
I have had it and I'm repulsed by it.
Yeah, they're
It tastes like the Joker.
tastes like the Joker. Yes.
Tijuana Mama pickled sausage.
I used to get those all the time.
I feel like I'm gonna get really wet opening it. Like
Yeah.
it just looks.
It spits back.
It's juicy. So it's made with thanks to the napkins. It says made with chicken and pork, artificially colored. And artificially colored vinegar pickle. What does that mean?
It means it's organic.
Mike, what did you get me?
If
The first ingredient is mechanically separated chicken.
you have to use the word mechanic.
And then pork. It's not even real pork. It's pork flavoring.
Oh gosh.
All I'm hearing is America.
Yeah.
Salt, corn syrup. This is corn syrup solids.
Ooh, solid
Unless-
corn syrup.
There's more beef in it than pork.
And
Oh,
you
good,
know
it's
it's a
healthy.
beef. You know it's beef byproduct.
It contains soy.
For all
Probably
you
also
soy
like-
lovers out there.
So it's vegetarian too. Interesting.
It's not. Hey, well, good news. It's inspected by the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, because that means everything.
Sounds like they didn't check it.
There's no best buy date. Oh, yes, there is. January 19th, 2017.
Yeah.
So no. That's
next 2 months.
That's next year.
Yes.
It's good till next year. Oh, and good news at the top: 300% hotter.
Then what? Then math skills? 'Cause how can you make
Oh,
something
this does not look good. So this looks like someone told a blind person what a hot dog looks like, and then that blind person drew this.
And then gave it to a guy with no hands.
Oh, this is disgusting, Mike.
Is this supposed to feel plasticky?
Are you touching it, or are you touching the outside?
Yeah, like if it makes a microphone noise when you.
How did you open? How did you open? Did you just tear it open?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
just juice everywhere.
You guys do this all the time?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, don't get it on a pillow. Put
Oh,
our heads on it.
oh, it smells gross.
Here's the bucket.
Oh, it does feel plastic. It's like really slimy and plasticky. I don't know what feels more plasticky, the hot dog or the plastic it came in. It's really girthy.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
There's no other word to describe it. It has a lot of heft. Do people eat this for pleasure? Like people come into a gas station, they're like, I want this.
Yeah, it's next
I
to
want
all
a
these other
pickled
brands,
sausage.
and
A
people choose this.
Bon appetit.
It smells like the remnants of Wing Night.
Yes, it does.
And not the remnants in the store, the remnants of the home after.
Yes. Do you think if Tijuana Mama cured diseases, we'd still have the same amount of diseases?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, we'd probably have more because it'd just be different strains of cancer.
Because when I think Tijuana, I think quality.
No one's ever left Tijuana with regrets.
It's like when you think of Javas, you think of quality.
Okay. Oh.
My friends left us. That's a bad sign.
Yeah, they're like, these kids are gonna die. I'm.
Good luck.
No, it's so shiny. Why is it so shiny? Food shouldn't be shiny.
You know those things that hold toilet paper? I think it's one of those colored red.
We're cracking jokes so we don't have to eat it.
Yes.
Man.
You eat it. You eat it.
Lofty
You eat it.
goodness.
Wafty goodness. Oh, it smells spicy.
It is.
It's 300 times hotter.
Right, then what?
Yes.
Water is 300 times hotter than ice.
Yes. Alright.
Okay, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Oh.
it's
Oh,
spicy.
oh gosh. Someone wrapped Play-Doh and dipped it in Tabasco sauce. That is what I'm tasting.
The inside is like sawdust.
Yes.
It's like all fibery.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I just ate a Play-Doh sponge.
It just tastes like spicy. It has no taste. It doesn't taste like anything.
Oh.
All I know is my mouth is going to be tasting this for the next 3 days.
Oh gosh.
No. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like you're trying to eat chicken salad after you've burned your tongue.
Oh, that would be an improvement. Oh.
Ugh. Oh, this is awful.
Yes.
There's no redeeming factor to this.
It's like I picked something in your room and decided to eat it.
It tastes like exactly what heartburn should taste like. This is the physical personification of heartburn.
Oh, Lord.
No, he had nothing to do with this.
This was not made on days 1 through 6.
No. Clearly, it was mechanically separated.
Yes.
This was obviously the work of Satan.
This mechanically separates my soul from pleasure.
If you want to prove a total depravity, you just taste it in.
Yes. That is total crap.
This is like one of the top 5 worst things I've ever eaten.
Lobster juice is number 1.
Yeah, lobster juice
You
is
guys
still
have
number
lobster
one.
juice?
Yeah, we did.
Disgusting.
Very buttery and tame.
Yeah, you should have some, Andre.
Yes, we
good.
still have it in our fridge.
I'm good.
Ugh.
I'll pass.
So, my mouth is still hot.
You're welcome.
This is disgusting. I'm throwing this away. That's actually too good.
Yeah.
We should, you know what we need to do? We need to salt and burn these. That's what we need to do.
Maybe they need to be cooked.
Yeah, maybe that's where we messed up.
We gotta slow roast them.
Maybe it's a seasoning.
Yeah. I feel sorry for all the pigs and cows that lost their lives to be made into this.
Yes.
Monstrosity.
Well, if it helps you feel better, those animals are still alive.
Don't forget about
Oh,
the
right, because
Don't forget about the fingernails.
Wait, I need a reminder.
why, Mike? Why?
I needed the soy.
Stop it.
I needed the soy.
You have to go home to Lynn.
I know, she's gonna be like, what's on your breath?
Sounds like Tijuana.
Yes. Oh, God.
I'm so glad I took a small bite. You took like a chunk. I took like a little nibble off the side.
I'm so glad I'm giving mine to Andre.
Yeah, right.
Andre's like, food?
Ooh, I'm full, man. Way too much.
Shoot. So, what did you learn today, Mike?
I learned you can take those things that hold toilet paper, tenderize them, make them spicy, and feed them.
And feed them to people. I learned that you can take the sausage out of Tijuana, but you can't take the Tijuana out of the sausage.
I think that's their logo.
Their logo, their slogan.
Yes.
And that's also the name of this podcast.
Yes.
You can't take the Tijuana out of a sausage. Or Adam, for that matter.
World's longest logo.
Slogan.
Slogan. Slogo.
What did you guys learn?
I learned that. Let's see. I don't know.
Audrey didn't learn anything,
I didn't
as
learn
usual.
anything.
I
As
learned
usual.
that Mike can't read at a 6th grade reading level.
I know every word.
That helps you sleep at night.
I learned that Harambe will always trump John Cena Invisible Clothes.
Hey,
Yes.
fact.
We can all agree on that.
Yeah. That was a really positive thing to end on.
Yes.
Harambe greater than John Cena?
Yes. Haram Cena.
Oh, they had a strange love.
Blasphemy.
They had a love child that would take over the world.
Yes.
Jarambe.
Harambe Cena.
Hey.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
That just sounds. Never mind.
I'm gonna name my kid that. Jarambe Cena.
Yes.
You can't see me. And you also can't hear because it's the end of the podcast.
Yes.
So next time we learn Tom's secret pasta recipe. And
Tom's Capuano gonna be here.
nah, probably not.
Okay.
We also learn some haircut secrets from Donald Trump.
Yes. And we're gonna start our own barbershop quartet
Yeah, with Harambe
with Harambe
and John Cena.
and John Cena.
Join us next time.
Just next time.
Just next time.
Just
not,
next time.
Not for anything else.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Oh, my mouth is still on fire.
God save us.
God save us and the Queen.
Yes.
Okay, good night.
Good night.